Good afternoon, dear lecturers and coordinators of the Risk Management and Development course for Coursera. Today, this is the final project for the Risk Management Development MOOC. We're going to start talking about the word risk. Risk has come from the Latin risicum, which referred initially to chance or luck, both good and bad. The source for this is from Hein, Levi, and Marshall Sarnat book of 1986. Here is the book. Risk management. According to Rubin Harvey W. Dictionary of Insurance Terms, is the procedure to minimize the adverse effect of a possible financial loss by identifying potential sources of loss. Second is measuring the financial consequences of loss occurring. And thirdly, using controls to minimize actual losses or their financial consequences. Also from George E. Rejda book, Principles of Risk Management and Insurance. Risk management can be defined as a systematic process for the identification and evaluation of pure loss exposures faced by an organization or individual, and for the selection and administration of the most appropriate techniques for treating such exposures. This presentation is addressed to everybody, individuals, families, businesses, and the rest of the world. Risk management is all about preparation and coping, knowledge and insurance. My advice for my colleagues in this project is an individual should strive to take advantage of all legal opportunities that come to him or her. For instance, when I was in the army, I tried to maintain my vaccination shots of tetanus and mumps. When I graduated, I did the follow-up for the hepatitis B vaccinations. This is a kind of risk management. For young people, I have this piece of advice. When you apply for college education, try to shop around for quality at the best price. If you can get free quality education, go for it. Get the best education without carrying huge college loans. If you cannot afford the master's degree, wait until you can pay it with your own money, rather than making your parents pay for it with their savings. Individual decisions matter a lot. Try to avoid taking unnecessary risks. If you like to drink, for instance, take a taxi to go home and or put a friend to drive for you. To achieve financial security, you have to follow this. Once you find a job, try to always save some money for a rainy day. This can be done through a standing order from the bank for a certain amount or through a life insurance plan. I use both. Once you get a salary increase your savings amount appropriately so it will have inflation protection or cover. I started my first insurance plan before I got even my first regular job. Continue to protect your property with insurance covering both house and contents. Also, if you can do it, insure your car with comprehensive insurance including nature hazards. In my country, 20 years ago, natural hazard protection was an unknown policy for cars. And lastly, do not forget your annual checkups for health. Pap smear for women and PSA for men should start early, by 30 or even earlier. That of course include general blood analysis. For investments, if you're going to buy a big ticket item, get as much information about the seller. When we buy a mobile phone, don't we always ask about the warranty? So we should know about the company that sells us a car or an apartment. in the end, you are always a KV-demptor if you do not get informed. That is for risk management today. I hope I have taught you something. Thanks for listening. Recapitalizing, we talk about this in risk management. It is a tool for development. You can maximize returns and minimize losses. So it is an optimization tool as well as emphasis mind. It involves preparation and coping. Knowledge and insurance. It starts at home. Your first vaccination is probably your first insurance against childhood diseases. Your selection for college is a kind of insurance for getting a better job in the future. Your car insurance is your first protection against damage or loss of the vehicle and your property. Later comes your home insurance against fire, earthquake, and theft. If you have a business, you can insure your earnings for the year. You can also protect your life and health with health and life and disability insurance. And the list goes on and on. Again, thanks for listening.